There is a silent lie, you tell yourself. It is not a loud lie. It doesn't scream, it whispers. It is woven so seamlessly into the fabric of your daily routine that you have ceased to hear it entirely. The lie sounds like this: I will be happy when... I will finally start living when... I just need to get through this week. Then I will be free. You wake up, you drink your coffee, you commute, you work, you return home. And underneath the noise of the day, there is this subtle, humming vibration of waiting. You convince yourself that your real life hasn't actually started yet, that everything happening right now, the stress, the boredom, the mediocrity, the fatigue, is just a prologue, a rehearsal, a rough draft. You view your present existence as a waiting room. You are sitting there, flipping through old magazines. You are waiting for the event that will signal the beginning of your true biography. But I want you to stop for a moment. Look at the sand falling in the hourglass. This isn't a rehearsal. This isn't the prologue. The waiting room is the life. And while you sit there, paralyzed by the expectation of a future salvation, the door to the exit is slowly, quietly closing. We suffer from a collective hallucination that philosophers call the destination myth. We are trained to treat time as an obstacle. Grade school exists for high school. University is the waiting room for the job, and the promotion is the path to retirement. We live our lives like a man hiking up a mountain who hates hiking. He keeps his eyes fixed solely on the peak, ignoring the trees, the wind, the ground beneath his feet. But when he finally reaches the peak, he is old, he is tired, and he realizes the view is just a view. And the hike, the struggle, was the whole point. We view our current self as a beta version, a sketch waiting to be turned into a masterpiece. We withhold joy from ourselves as a form of punishment. This mindset creates a tragic paradox. By constantly looking at the horizon, we become blind to the ground beneath our feet. We become tourists in our own lives. The Stoic philosopher Seneca warned us, putting things off is the biggest waste of life. The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. To understand the paralysis, the story is called Before the Law. Imagine a man from the country. He comes to the law. But standing before the open gate, the man steps forward and asks for permission to enter. The gatekeeper looks down at him and simply says, "It is possible, but not now." The man is confused. The gate stands open. The gatekeeper laughs and says, "If you are so tempted, try to get in despite my prohibition." So the gatekeeper gives him a stool, and there he sits. He waits. Days turn into weeks. The weeks bleed into months. The months stack into years. He watches the seasons change through the crack in the gate, but he stays on his stool. He tries to bargain. He gives the gatekeeper everything he has. The gatekeeper accepts every gift but says, "I am only taking this so that you do not think you have failed to do anything." Decades pass. The man grows old. His body becomes weak. He has spent his entire existence staring at this door. As his death approaches, the man whispers, "Everyone strives to reach the law. How does it happen that no one else has come to this door but me?" The gatekeeper roars, "No one else could ever be admitted here. Since this gate was made only for you, I am now going to shut it." This gate was made only for you. That is the tragedy of the waiting room. We assume that the obstacles in our lives, the gatekeepers, are external. Your gatekeeper is not your boss. Your gatekeeper is your own resistance. It is that voice in your head that masquerades as prudence. But perfection is a disguise for insecurity. If you stay in the waiting room, you cannot fail. It is a sterile environment where dreams go to suffocate. Carl Jung spoke of the unlived life, the heavy burden of knowing that there is a version of you that is brave, capable, and alive. He said that nothing has a stronger influence on the children than the unlived life of the parents. But what about the influence on yourself? We wait for a sign, but the permission will never come. The sign was the desire itself. You do not need to burn down your life. The shift is internal. It is the realization that the right time is a ghost. Every time you choose to create instead of consume, you step through the gate. Every time you choose action over anxiety, you leave the stool. The door to the life you want is custom made for you. If you don't walk through, it stays shut forever. So look around your waiting room one last time. Realize that the door is open. It has always been open. Will you walk through it today?